Rockstar has been preparing for August 27th for a long time. It's supposed to be the day we finally get an extended official look at GTA 6, and for once, Rockstar gets to decide exactly what we see and how we see it. The problem is that someone else is already deciding what the internet gets to see. Cyberleek has been leaking gameplay from an apparently playable build of GTA 6 for days now. And the really worrying part for Rockstar isn't even the footage we've already seen, it's what could come next. Cyberleek has been letting people vote on which footage gets released, and there are now reports that Lucia's prologue could be on the table. So far, the leaker has claimed that major story spoilers have deliberately been avoided, but that could change very quickly if the community decides it wants something bigger. And if a major story sequence gets released around August 27th, Rockstar could have a much bigger problem than just a few embarrassing gameplay clips. Think about what Rockstar's marketing is supposed to accomplish this week. The company has spent years revealing GTA 6 piece by piece. We've had trailers, character introductions, screenshots, and carefully selected gameplay moments, but Rockstar has always controlled the order in which we see them. That's important because GTA isn't just about the mechanics. A huge part of the excitement comes from discovering the world and story yourself. On August 27th, Rockstar is supposed to release its extended look through Netflix and then make it available publicly. This should be one of the biggest official GTA 6 reveals before launch. Now imagine that a few hours before it goes live, Cyberleek releases a major story sequence. Suddenly, Rockstar isn't introducing something new to the audience. It's trying to compete with information that everyone has already been talking about, and that's where things could get ugly. A Lucia prologue would be particularly interesting because we've seen far less of her actual gameplay than Jason's. If the leaked footage really does show the beginning of her story, it could reveal things Rockstar has intentionally kept hidden. Even if it doesn't spoil the entire plot, viewers could learn where Lucia starts, who she's dealing with, what happens before the main story gets going, and potentially why certain events later in the game happen. And once something like that is online, Rockstar can't really take it back. They can issue copyright claims. They can remove individual videos, they can chase the people uploading it, but they can't erase something that thousands of people have already watched and discussed. That's the nightmare scenario. Rockstar is already taking the current leaks seriously. Take-Two has gone to court to obtain information from Microsoft and Discord that could help identify people connected to the leak operation. The subpoenas seek information that could potentially identify accounts and devices involved in distributing the material, and Microsoft has confirmed that it is working with Take-Two and Rockstar. That tells us this isn't Rockstar quietly watching a few clips circulate. They're actively trying to find whoever is behind it. But despite that, Cyberleek has continued releasing footage. That's probably the part Rockstar hates the most, because every new leak proves that taking down one video doesn't necessarily solve the problem. Another account can repost it, someone can save it, someone else can upload it somewhere completely different, and suddenly the same material is circulating again. It's basically a game of whack-a-mole, except the thing Rockstar is trying to protect is one of the most valuable pieces of entertainment IP in the world. And this is where GTA 6 could actually be hurt. I'm not saying a leak is going to destroy the game. That's ridiculous. GTA 6 is still GTA 6. People have been waiting years for it, and the game is currently scheduled for November 19th. But Rockstar's marketing doesn't just exist to convince people to buy the game. It exists to build anticipation. Every trailer is supposed to make you want to know more. Every character reveal gives you another question. Every screenshot gives the community something to investigate. That's what keeps GTA 6 in the conversation for months. If Cyberleek starts releasing major story information, that process gets flipped around. Instead of Rockstar giving us questions and letting us discover the answers when the game comes out, someone else could start answering them for us. And that could make the next few months very different. There's another reason I think August 27th is especially important. If Rockstar's extended look contains something that Cyberleek has already leaked, the leak suddenly becomes even more credible in the eyes of people who haven't been following it. But if Cyberleek releases something after Rockstar's presentation that wasn't shown officially, people will immediately start chasing it. That's how spoilers become impossible to contain. And GTA 6 is way too big for Rockstar to realistically control every copy once that starts happening. The most worrying possibility isn't even one huge leak. If Cyberleek really does have access to a playable build, the community voting system gives them something that most leakers don't have: an audience helping decide what gets exposed next. That turns the leak into an ongoing event. People aren't just waiting to see what Rockstar announces anymore. They're waiting to see what Cyberleek releases before Rockstar gets the chance. And that's a terrible position for a company whose entire marketing strategy depends on controlling information. There is, however, one massive thing working in Rockstar's favor. The leaked footage appears to come from a development build, not the finished November release. That means some of what people are seeing could still change. Features can be removed, missions can be rewritten, dialogue can change, and unfinished systems can work completely differently in the final game. So even if something gets leaked, that doesn't automatically mean we've seen the exact version players will experience. But that doesn't really solve Rockstar's spoiler problem. The information is still out there. So could GTA 6 actually become a disaster because of this? I still wouldn't go that far. The game itself isn't in trouble just because some unfinished footage escaped. But Rockstar could absolutely have a marketing disaster on its hands if the leaks keep escalating. And right now, that's the part I'd be watching. Because Cyberleek has already shown that they can release genuine-looking gameplay despite Rockstar's attempts to stop the spread. Take-Two is actively pursuing the people behind it, while Cyberleek is still using community voting to decide what comes next. Now Rockstar is heading into August 27th when it's supposed to finally take control of the GTA 6 conversation again. If Cyberleek keeps releasing harmless gameplay, Rockstar will probably survive it. But if that line gets crossed and major story material starts appearing, especially Lucia's opening, the situation changes completely. Because Rockstar can take down a video, it can issue a copyright claim, it can go after the person who uploaded it, but it can't make millions of people forget something they've already seen. And that's why August 27th could be a lot more important than just another GTA 6 reveal. It could be the moment we find out whether Rockstar can actually regain control of its own game.